What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and don't it feel good to hear my voice? Yes, sir. Man, I'm on here with no haircut. Y'all been seeing me on here with no haircut, but it's alright. I'm gonna get a haircut at like Friday. I'm gonna get it Friday. So look, I want to talk about my astral projection experience. This is really a story time. This is my first story time. So yeah, my astral projection experience. I just got done meditating on my throat chakra and all of that, so I'm prepared for this and all of that. So look, my first time astral projection. For y'all who don't know what astral projecting is and astral traveling is, like, go watch Doctor Strange and go watch Insidious chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. But Doctor Strange, the woman pulled his hand and hit his chest and knocked his soul out of his body. And he floated out of his body, seeing himself out of his body. Insidious, they was astral traveling. So they was out their body in a different dimension, like in a different dimension type shit. I might sound crazy, but I really did this shit. Like I did it on, I didn't even know it was gonna happen. Like I didn't even expect it to happen. Cause like I believe in it, but I didn't expect that shit to happen. But it really messed my head up, to be real with you, and it made me not want to do it again. But I did it again 2 days ago. So look, this took place like right around when I started meditating. This was like a week after I started meditating, and I found out I could do this shit on a deeper level, in a spiritual way. So look, there was this little astral projecting video thing you could just listen to on like 500 something hertz, 500 something hertz, and like it really feel, you would really feel it in your body and just pulling you out your body. Like I was like, why the fuck was this music making me feel like this? But yeah, I was just chilling in my bed. They told me to lay down, so I had to lay down in my bed. It was like the afternoon. No, it was like nighttime. It was nighttime. It was nighttime. So look, and it's, the best time to do it is at night because where I live, stuff looks so much. It looked much beautiful. It looks so gorgeous at night, bro. When you floating out your body, you can just float around your house like a fucking ghost. You literally flying. You literally floating out your body. You literally having a temporary ghost experience, but you're not a ghost. It's just like, it's really just your astral form. Like, it's like your self-esteem just coming out your body. like you know, you just focus on one body part, and you just feel that body part just moving by itself, but it's not moving. You just feel like it's moving. It's something like that. But so boom, I had it on my mind. I found out about it that afternoon. I had it on my mind I was gonna do it that night. I was scared, cause I heard people be having sleep paralysis, and they be seeing demons and stuff. Like they be seeing dark demons in a corner when they be going through sleep paralysis, and it'll just happen in a dream. It'll happen while you're sleeping when you do that type of stuff. But that's only if like you going through some stuff like negative stuff, or when you brought a negative entity, negative energy in your crib type shit. But so look, I had it on my mind. Told myself I was going to astral project. So I looked up the basics of how to do it and all of that. So put the plugs in my ear, 500 some hertz. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the music and all of that in my body. I go lay on my bed. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I go lay in my bed. And and they tell me to, and I was just focused on my breathing. And they told me to imagine myself pulling myself. Just feel like that's your self-esteem. Feel like you sitting up, but you laying down. Feel like you sitting up and pulling yourself on a rope. out your body, pulling yourself on like pulling a rope, climbing up a rope, and just feel like you're falling down too. Pulling up, falling down, pulling up, falling down. And they had another one where you could feel like you just rolled out your bed. But I like the rope one because the rope one make it happen faster. So I imagine myself pulling myself out of my body, and boom, it happened. Like when I was in my astral body, like I had a whole different outfit on. I had a whole white T-shirt with black shorts on. A white T-shirt with black shorts with no shoes. I was like, what the fuck? So I see myself sleeping. I see myself in my meditative state. I see myself, and like I go look around my house. Nobody in my house. People was in my mom and them was in my house, in the house, but nobody was in the house. So that's the crazy thing about it. So like for some reason, my mind is telling me to go certain places and all of that. So I just float through the ceiling, through my ceiling, through the attic, because we got an attic right there. I know y'all see it. Through the attic, through the roof. I flew through the roof, and I was standing on top of my roof looking at the moon, and I felt the moon energy just surging through my body, surging through my body, surging through my astral body. And like I felt that relaxation more in my regular body. Cause like you go feel it in your regular body too. But it's really crazy, bro. Like it's a whole it's a really out of body experience. So yeah, I start flying over where I live. Like I'm flying like over the town where I stay. I'm flying over it, I'm flying over it. And I just stop in the middle of the road. Yeah, I see cars and stuff. I see cars and stuff passing. I stop in the middle of the road, and then I go back up in there, and then I fly all the way to my grandmother's house. I go to my grandmother's house. All right, so here's the crazy thing about this. My papa, we had a dog. His name was Oreo, and that same day I wanted to astral project, the dog died because my papa rolled over him with his car, and I felt bad. I was like, that was crazy. He rolled over him with his car and killed him by mistake. With his truck, I mean. So yeah. So boom. Y'all might not believe me when I say this, but I got to my grandmother's crib. I went to the garage. So this is my grandmother's crib, and the garage is like, this is my grandmother's crib. The garage is right next to it. It's big. So boom. The dog, Oreo, I seen him as a ghost. And he was running in circles. He was just running in circles for some reason. Like just running in circles like as he was just confused or something. And like I let him lick my hand, lick my fingers. And I felt it on my real hand. I felt the sensation on my real hand. Which was crazy. It was crazy, bro. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. I swear. I swear to God. So I let him lick my fingers and I just rub his head. And then he just keep running in circles. So I float through the wall. You could fly through walls, bro. I was flying through the walls into my grandmother's kitchen. I floated. I went into my grandmother's room and I see my grandmother. For some reason, I see my grandmother. I see my grandmother sleeping. I don't know how I couldn't see in my house. Let me see. I don't think I went. I don't think I see my grandmother. Never mind. I know you can see people when you can see people when you astral projecting. But so I see my grandmother sleeping on the bed, and like she was just sleeping, like she was just sleeping. And I was like, okay, why am I here? Like something told me to come here. I'm like, why am I here? So I just floated out the side of the house. I floated out. I floated out the side of the house, and like I see my grandfather's truck. He was pulling into the backyard. Pulling into the backyard to pull up. And I was like, Okay. So then while I'm astral projecting, I'm thinking about my dad, my pop's house. So I just fly all the way to my pop's house. I fly all the way to my pop's house, which is not far from where my grandmother stay. I fly all the way to my pop's house, and I get to my pop's house. I walk through the front door, and I go into. For I didn't even get to see my pops, cause this part right here messed my head up, and I still can't get that out of my head, bro. Like I just be thinking about that so much, bro. I didn't even get to see my pops though, or my uncle. So I went into my other grandmother's room. I went into her room, and when I tell you, I seen my grandfather, who died in 2014, who passed away. I seen him. I seen his ghost. Like I seen him. Like I just stopped. I walked through the door. I just stopped. I look at him, and he just staring. He just standing by the bed while my grandmother's sleeping. He just standing there, and then he just look at me. He's blue. His whole body is blue. He's standing there. He look at me. I look back at him, and then I just start crying. Like my astral self just start crying. Like I just start weeping. I start weeping, and then I woke up, and no, I felt the tears coming out my real body, eyes and stuff, and then I woke up, and I started hard down crying, cause like it just I felt that, like I felt it, cause I ain't seen him in so long, and I just felt that energy, and I just felt like I just wanted to cry. I just started crying. I broke down crying. I was crying hard, bro. Like I cried for like 15 minutes. That really messed my head up, man. Like, cause like he passed away, and when he passed away, I was crying hard. Like, bro, I took me a sip of water after that. My bad. So look, like that was it. I woke up after that. I woke up after that, bro. Like that's crazy. I got a lot of other astral projecting stories that I have, but this one right here really messed my head up. Like this was the first one I ever did, and it really messed my head up. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't tell nobody. I only told my brother, my brothers. I told them boys. That's it. That was pretty much it. That's it. But this is story time. My first story time. Let me know if y'all want more story times like this, cause I got a lot of them. I got a whole lot of story times. Y'all could just ask in the comments, like, do random story times about random stuff or whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Stay woke.